Hi everyone, June here from Red Daisy Crafts. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from San Antonio, Texas, coming to you live on both YouTube and Facebook in the Red Daisy Crafts Facebook page, or you're finding me on YouTube in the Red Daisy Crafts also. So I'm so glad to be here today. I've been anxiously awaiting this. And we are going to unbox the August paper pumpkin Time for Cake. So we're going to forego a bunch of blabber and just really dig into having a good time here. Let me just make sure, because I'm not seeing any comments, although I am seeing watchers. So let me just make sure we are all good. So let's see if we are there. And it does say that we are. So looks like everything is good. Thank you for tuning in. So like I said, we are going to unbox. So getting out all the contents here and getting the box out of the way. And our fun tissue that these kits come in. How is everybody doing today? Leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. I just love that you guys are here and join me on a Sunday afternoon for some crafting. I'm going to put you down to the table all the way so everything is nice and close and you can see. So thanks for joining today. I hope everybody's having a great holiday. Oh my goodness, a great Sunday. Hey Marianne, great to have you joining. Hey Bonnie, so great to have you joining today. And so let us see what we have here. So this is Time for Cake. So you've probably seen already, because I'm not the first one to get a kit by any means. But as you know, with Paper Pumpkin, you get a fantastic full color instruction sheet that comes with your box. This month, we are getting an extra surprise, and so we got an extra stamp set. So year after year is what it's called, but great size for these numbers. They are an inch tall, so that is fantastic, right? And here are the two stamp sets. The sentiments in the Time for Cake are Make a Wish, Lost Count, It's Time for Cake, Celebrate, and then Happy Birthday. 3 really cute candles, and then also balloons as well. Hey Wanda, thanks for joining. So glad you're here. I'm just gonna fold this and put it out of the way. We have some dimensionals. Always need some dimensionals. And then we're getting some card elements. So let's see. We get this fantastic rose gold foil trim inside here. So yeah, really beautiful and sparkly. We have some card layers. So 3 card layers in the balloons. I believe I have figured out that this is a card base, and the one that folds out that was in the preview, you'll see that kind of goes with that. We have some really fun envelopes. The inside is on one side all the way down. So we have 3 of these. We have 3 like this, and we have 3 in this color. What were the colors? I don't think I said that. So the colors for this month's Paper Pumpkin are Moody Mauve, Night of Navy, Pecan Pie, Petal Pink, Pretty in Pink, Wild Wheat, and Rose Gold, which is that trim. Awesome. Awesome. So very fun. Look at this great card base. I can see using it for multiple cards. So we have that to go. And here is the fun layer that we have seen on the preview, which I believe goes with this card base. Then we have a gorgeous card base of petal pink with, it looks like the little flame of the birthday candle, tone on tone printed onto these card bases. So again, I can see making those into multiple cards as well. We have several strips of decorative paper to, I believe they go with the cake. So I'm going to just pull out each one and kind of give you a close up to that. And this one is very, very colorful with the navy and all the fun colors that are in the kit. We have 2 sheets of this, so I actually think there's an extra sheet. So that is exciting. All right. And then we have some glue dots, and we have the hooray words. These are stickers in the kit. So we have 3 of those. Okay. And can't remember which card these go with. When I was looking at it, yeah, with the cake. That's what I was thinking. With the cake, okay. Then we have a sheet of tags and like sentiment labels. So I think we're going to just need one of each of these. And so this one is going to go on that card. This petal pink tag is going to go with the candles. And we have a pretty in pink that goes with the cake. And so we'll put that aside. Has anybody already started to dig into their kit and have already started to make cards? Anybody crafting tonight? Aren't these pretty? I'm not a big fan of rose gold, but this is really pretty. These colors together are very, very pretty. And I love these little forks. They're so cute. All right, so we have candles, and I think we're going to need one for the birthday cake. And then I think we need 3 of them for the one with the candles. So I'm going to pop those out. And then we're going to need one of the big balloons, the smallest one, and then the medium one. Or maybe those are the same size. I think they are the same size. So really beautiful foiled items that came in this kit. And that is us down to the bottom. I did not mention that our ink spot for this month is Night of Navy. And so I'm going to be using my larger ink pads, and I have that right here. So I'm getting that out, and we are going to be good to go on that. And so we are going to dig right in and begin to put our cards together for the cards that the kit was intended to create. Now, I'm going to try and just follow along with this because I haven't made any of these before. So I want to kind of get out. We're going to start with this one. And I'm going to move the pieces I do not need out of the way here. And so I'm going to put those back in the box. All right. So we are going to start here with these cards, with this card. So these are the pieces I have. I have the tag. I have the 3 candles. So I think we have what we need for this one. So we are going to be stamping with 2 of the candle sizes. So looks like the biggest one, is that right? Let's see. Nope, looks like it's the medium and the small. If I look at the size that is in the photo, looks like it's about like that. And then we have the small one here. So we're going to need that. And then we are going to need a couple of the sentiments. So lost count is one, and make a wish is the other one. So I have that. All right, let me get the film out of here and move this set as well. I don't think we're going to be doing anything with the numbers today, but we will play with the numbers in a future video or live together. Wanda, you've made the cards. What do you think? Do you love them? Or are you just going to make a bunch of alternates? Curious to know. All right. So I'm going to mount up, make a wish. So we have make a wish. And then I'm going to mount up lost count. Very fun. And then let's see here. I am going to move one of these so I can get one on my block. So the medium one and the small one. All right, so we have our stamps out. I'm going to bring my little cardboard piece in so I can test all my stamps and see how they're doing before we begin. So anybody else already played with their kit like Wanda? That looks pretty good to me. Let's check out this one. Nice. Things are going well. So very good. So far, we are doing good. Excellent. Excellent. So these are how they look. They look really good. Oh, awesome. You really like them, Wanda. That's fantastic. But you're going to make alternates. That's great. You like a variety. I do too. Bonnie, you've made yours one of each as well. Yep. And then Marianne, you opened it, but plan on doing alternates. Awesome. Fantastic. So glad you're here. I've got some alternates planned. I actually designed about 5 different alternate designs earlier today, and so I'm excited to show you some of those. If we can get to at least one today, we will be doing good. So this is how this folds. All right, so this is going to go down on the card base. So I would say that this is a valley, mountain, valley, mountain, if you go from the right end. So that's how that goes. We are going to do some stamping on here with the candles. And I'm going to do the small one first. And so it has one going right up here on that. piece right there. So we got that one. I think I'm going to go ahead and do Lost Count next. I think this is so cute. It's just going to go right here onto the card base. All right. And then we're going to come in with the taller candle, which is the really medium one. And we're just going to put this right here. Okay. Oh, you know what? I do need another stamp. I realize I don't have my flame. I need the flame. Okay. What do we got here? Let me see if I can get one of these blocks. Otherwise, I have to take all my stuff apart again. I don't want to. All right, here we go. Let's just make sure it's going good. All right, so we got that. And that's going to go on there. And this one is going to go right here. Awesome. That looks great. How fun. And great. Fantastic. That looks really great. So let's see. Now we have these other candles that go on here, and they get stamped on top of. And so I'm just going to get them up here. And the smaller candle, the design goes on top of here. So let me just make sure I get this lined up correctly. There we go. Very cute. I like it. Oh, awesome. These are very, very cute. So we have our 3 candles that got stamped. Aren't they cute? I just love them. I just love them. All right. Then we have one more thing to stamp, and it is this little tag in a petal pink. And it is going to get Make-A-Wish on it. So it's going this way. So let's just get our stamp here all inked up. And then we are going to get that on here like so. And we're just going to put that down right there. I'm so glad to have you guys watching today and joining in the fun. We are making our first card for anybody who has joined just recently. And we are about to start assembling all the pieces. So let's see here. So it has on here that some of the foil that we need 18 inches of foil. All right, so I'm going to cut off 18 inches. And it looks like we are going to tie up this accordion piece here in the middle and put the tag on here. Now let's see how coordinated I can be about this, because we want to tie the tag on to this piece. And I am upside down doing this, so let me just turn it around like so. All right, so now I'm going to tie this on and make a bow. Guess it's really, my tag is upside down, so I have it on the wrong side of the thread. So let's see if I can turn this around over to this side. There we go. Now, there we go. All right. I put it on the cording that was on the left. So that is what is helping me to tie this down like so. Now, I probably knotted that on there, and that's not going to be a good thing. So let me just back up here a second. See, it's good when you have somebody put it together, because then they can make all the mistakes, right? And then you don't have to worry about it. So now I am not going to tie this anymore. We're just going to tie the bow. But I really want it down here. So, and I'm not, personally, I do not choose to go buy this foil cording to use. It's not my go-to. All right, so it is a little bit challenging, to say the least. So how is it that I am not getting this going in the right way? So, oh, hi, Barb. Glad you did the same thing. Thanks, Wanda. I'm glad I'm not alone in it. Yeah, I am not loving this so much. Let's see here if I can do one more try, right? Third time's the charm. It's just all twisted. I don't need it to be twisted so much. There we go. All right. There we go. All right. I think that's about as good as it's going to get, folks. It's cute no matter what, right? It's cute no matter what. All right. So now we are just going to flip this over, and we are going to put some dimensionals on here. Now we have the mini ones here, and I think I can use the full size on this. As a matter of fact, I'm going to follow the directions this time, but I don't think I need mini for this. I understand we might need it for something else, though. So we are going to go 3 across, right on each side of the foil twine, okay? And then we are going to put 1 in each corner. And this is going to get popped up off of that card base when we put it down. So there is that. Now, I'm going to put my ink up before we have an accident with it. And let me get all these covers off of here. And I was fighting with these last week, so I made sure I had my take your pick tool handy, because this is my preferred method to get these off of there. And I can probably get a bunch at one time, but I'm going to just go with it like this. All right, so now we have our card base here. Okay, and so I'm just lining it up straight onto my grid pad here, so that I can line up where I'm going to put it down. So that was an accident. Let me realign here, and then we'll start again. Okay, so I think I want to know like this part here and on the sides. So I'm looking at all the directions to see where this needs to go down, and I think it's going to go right here, and we're in the center. I think I might be a little bit more on the top, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. So now I'm just pressing down on all of my dimensionals to make sure that they're adhered good. And that is our card. Now, I'm telling you right now, I should open this up and demonstrate, but I am not going to because that took a little extra time getting that bow tied. It is adorable. Thank you, Barb. Hi, Becky. Glad to have you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. That's so kind of you. Thanks so much. Welcome, Becky. Thank you, Wanda. You're just my best. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to set this one aside and we're going to move on to the second one so that we can play with some alternates towards the end. All right, so we have the one with the balloons, and I'm going to get rid of the 2 card bases we are not using and these 2 pieces and get our card base out here. I'm going to get my bone folder so we can burnish the fold line. Let me just get all these. Oh, you know what? We didn't finish it. I just realized I haven't put the candles on. And it's going to make me have to open up this card again. Shoot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So the candles go inside here and they get a dimensional on them. So I'm going to try and be rather quick about it. I feel like I don't have a lot of space here. It's getting very clustery. All right, so let's just put the dimensionals on here like so. Now, I do think it wants another one, but I don't know that I actually need all of that. So again, following the instructions for these first 3 cards, then we get to do whatever we want. All right. And so here we go. So I'm going to get these off of here. Ooh, did not want to come off of there. All right. So this first one is going right on here like so. And these ones are a little less frustrating than the ones last week. All right, now this one is going to go on this one like so. And then the third one is going to go on the end that is going to be showing when it folds up. So, and it's going to go just like that. So now we're going to try this a different way. So right now we are going to just tie this bow like so. And we are going to, this is what I'm going to do. You don't have to do this, but I don't want to go through that again. So I'm putting just a little dimensional on the back of the tag, and I am going to stick it right under here. And so it's going to be on the back of the card. Well, actually, what I'll do is I'll just move it up so that it's right on that piece of the card when it opens up. And then I'm going to turn my bow so that it's like right at the hole. There we go. There we go. Lots better. Oh my goodness. What a cute card. I love that little candle is the cutest thing ever. So, all right. We're moving on now. We are moving on. Let's get these little dudes out of the way. And second card. So we have this really pretty card base. I just love it. Oh, you didn't put yours on either, Wanda? Hey, Susan, glad you're here. Yeah, you're missing all the fun, Susan. I'm just making all kinds of crazy errors, and yeah, we're having a blast. So, all right, so we're doing the balloons, and so we have this sheet, and it looks like we're going to stamp some balloons on here. So I'm going to get my stamps out again. We're going to have every stamp I think we might be using, just about every stamp. So let's see. So we got 2 balloons here that we need. So here's one of the balloons, and then here's the other one. And we are going to use the happy birthday, which is this one. So yeah, we're just about all the stamps. I bet we use them all. All right, so let's go ahead and get our ink open. I'll bring back my cardboard paper here. Let's get the bone folder out of the way and the scissors. Let's see if we can have some control going on here. And all these dimensionals don't need to be out here. My goodness, what a messy desk, right? You can't even see. The 9, Mary Ann, the 9 is also a 6. So yeah, I know it's, I guess, you know, I like the size of them, and I guess this another one wouldn't have really fit on that sheet, so I'll take it, right? Hey, Kathy. Thanks for joining. There should be comments on that page. Now, maybe if you have the screen all the way open on YouTube, I don't know if anybody on YouTube can give a direction on that to Kathy. I think she came over to Facebook now, but it's a creative desk. Thank you so much, Marianne. I needed that. Yes, so here's the happy birthday. I like that happy birthday. It's pretty. The font of it. All right, so I didn't test that, so we were really lucky, I think. So let me just test my balloons here. Oops, I didn't get that on the, it had interference. Okay, so this one looks good. And one's gonna go right down here. And then we're gonna have one right up here, like so. All right, so getting that one out of the way. Now we have our other balloon. I think this one's a little bit taller. Getting ink on myself. All right, here we go. Yes, I think having the numbers is fantastic. And I mean, you could just use them over and over, and they're a nice size. They're like a whole inch, I think, which I think is fantastic. All right, so one's going to go down here as well. So we have those balloons stamped on, okay? And so we are going to move our cardboard piece out of the way. I'm just going to try and figure out the layout of this just so I know where we're going. So we have this big balloon that goes in the center, and then this one is going to go off on the side like so, but maybe down a little bit more, and then this one's going to go on top over here. So that looks pretty good. And then our happy birthday is going to go right on top. So for this piece, they have us using dimensionals. So they have us putting 2 in the center and 1 in each corner. So that is going to pop up this sheet. Now we're also going to need dimensionals on the back of the balloons. So we need 3 on this bigger balloon. And we need 2 on each of these others. And they're the same size. I think it's just the design on them that makes them look a little bit different. So we are going to pop up our I'm looking here to see what we have going on. So we are just using a bow there. I don't know why it's saying, oh, I do now. Okay. It's saying to put some glue dots here. So I'm going to get the glue dots. I only think I want one on there, but what it's saying is to put 3 across here. And I guess that's going to go on top of the balloon, which is already up on dimensionals. So that's going to tack it down. Okay. And so I'll show you when we get there. All right. I think we have everything. The only thing we have to do then is add our bow at the end. So this is how I like to do it if I can get everything working correctly. They just will come right off with the take your pick tool. All right, so here we go. I just want to make sure that's the I think this one is not showing as much the bottom. All right, so we are on the card with this base. Okay. Did I tell you guys my AC is still not fixed? Hi, Patty Hines. Thanks for joining from Wisconsin. Yes, they are coming on Monday, but it is hot, 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 hot in this room, let me tell you. And I am ready for it to get fixed. All right, so let's do this one first, because it's going to slide under on this side right here, like so. And I'm going to put it right there. So pretty. My gosh, there's so many comments. I love it. Yes, the number set is awesome. All right, so this is going to go up here. And I want to try and figure out, but I want to make some birthday cards with the numbers. I think that would be fun. In a future live. So let's see here. There we go. Once again, I forgot to put my ink away. All right, so this goes, wow, it's really low on here, but works out perfectly. So that is that. It's so pretty. I love that foiling on here with these colors. It's absolutely gorgeous. So where is our foil? So I need 8 inches. So let's see here if I can do this without too much craziness. That's about the easiest bow I've made all day. All right, so I'm just going to get a glue dot from here, and I am going to put it on the back of my bow here. And I am just taking off the back cover, and then I'm going to flip this on back on itself so that nothing is going to be sticking anywhere. So that is going to go right here on our card. So cute. Isn't that so cute? I love it. So fun. These are really, really pretty. Watch, I close it, and the next thing I'll have to do is open it again. That's so funny. Really pretty. Beautiful. All right, let's get on to our third card. I'm going to get a quick drink. This is your favorite card? The balloons, Wanda? You like the balloons? It's very pretty. I mean, the patterns are really wild. Like, I wouldn't choose them independently, but the kit as a self, it's so pretty, I think. All right, so we are going to need these pieces and one of these card bases. So, good news too, because I did a lot of prepping so we can get to a few of the alternates today. So good news on that. We won't have to be doing a lot of cutting and stuff. So I'll talk you through that. So let's just get our card folded here and burnish that fold line. And so let's see what we have. All right. Okay, so the way that this works is there are these pieces that get put onto the cake, and they line up so that it looks like the different layers of the cake. I just think it's really a great idea, to be honest. How fun. And you know, you have enough of these that you could do it a lot of different ways. Like, you could do it with all the same layer if you wanted, to be honest. And so that's going to go on there like that. So we're just following the plan today. All right. And then we have this really fun fork that's going to come out here on the plate. And we need to stamp our candle. And we're going to need to get out another sentiment. So it's time for cake. That's what's going to go on here. So the only sentiment we did not use is the large candle and celebrate. We'll definitely use those coming up. Very fun. Yes. All right. So this goes pretty quick, actually, I think, once we stamp our sentiment and our candle. So let me grab this. I need one more block. Let's see here. Oh gosh, this is a big block. I don't want a big block like that. How about this one? Will this work? It will. It will. It will. All right. These are the ergonomic blocks, and they're fantastic if you decide to invest in them. I try to use the other ones just because I know that's what people got in their kit, but the ergonomic ones are fantastic and so nice to hold when you're stamping with them. So we have this pretty in pink piece, and this, which looks a lot like Misty Moonlight, although that's not one of the colors in the kit. It does look like Misty Moonlight. And so we are going to stamp our sentiment down. And so we have it's time for cake. We got that. And then we need to do our small candle on here. So let's see if we can get this on here straight. There we go. Awesome. All right, let's put that away for now. And we'll put this away. We have every stamp out here. Crazy. Okie doke. So this is going to be put up on dimensionals. And so let's just go ahead and put them on here like so. And then the fork is also going to be on dimensionals. One here and one here, like so. And the candle as well. Very fun. And then we have all of our pieces here that get put on with glue dots. So I am just going to flip these over and get my glue dot sheet here. And, you know, I only use these glue dots whenever we're doing the unboxing because I prefer the multi-purpose liquid glue. Where we live, it's hot, it's humid, things go in the mail. I really want to make sure when you get the card that everything's still where it was when I left my house. So I don't use a lot of glue dots and things like that because I just think it doesn't always work the best. So let's see here. So we have the top one going on right here like so. Then let's see. Is this the bottom one? Yes. I like to put the top and the bottom on so that then we can decide exactly where to put the middle one. So I'm making sure that these are equal distance from the top and the bottom. Okay. And then we will do the center. And it'll be easier to line it up and make it even. Although, as you know, a cake doesn't necessarily end up even, right? Like so. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. So our cake, we made our cake. Woo! All right. So let's see. So fun. We have our candle that we're going to put on the cake. And it looks like it's going right here, like so. And then we are going to put on our sentiment strip here, which is kind of going on top of some of the cake, like so. And then our fork is going right on the plate. This little white part down here, like so. And then we have the hooray that we're going to put on. Now, this is a sticker, okay? And it is just going to stick right down to the card itself. So I'm being a little gentle with it because of the fact that it is a sticker and it's kind of fragile. If you were to tug too hard or whatever, it could very easily break away from the other letters. Okay. And so there we have it. Hooray. It's time for cake. Now, I didn't tell you, but I just came home from my grandson's birthday and I had a little bit of cake at lunch. So, this card is perfect for today. All right, so these are the beautiful cards that the kit was intended to make. And I think they're gorgeous as they are. But as you know, I really enjoy bringing you different ideas and inspiration to create some additional alternate cards. So we have we don't have a ton of time. We have a little time. So I'm going to move these out of the way and see what we can get together on. I have created 4 different card styles, and I used some of the little maps that are in the catalog. And so I have piece is cut, all right. And I have my inside lining, which is the basic white, and it's 4 inches by 5 1/4. Okay. Then I have a petal pink cardstock, all right. And from there, I'm going to explain what I have done. I have one of the tags. As you can see, they match. This is a leftover strip that I thought we'd use on the inside of the card. All right. And I have one of the birthday candles, and I have a piece of envelope. Okay. You can see here that there is a bit of a score line right there. That doesn't really bother me, but we are going to cover it up. So this is from one of the envelopes, and this piece is cut 4 inches by 5 1/4. Okay, so we are going to put this down on to the card base, but I like to do my inside first. So I'm going to get my multi-purpose liquid glue out, which, as I said, is my preferred. And so we are going to just get this put down like so. And then we are going to use that little strip, and we're going to use this. I may just put it straight across there and then trim the edge. I think that's what I will do. So I'm going to put a little glue line across here. And then we'll trim off the edge like so. And that will just bring the outside of the card inside. And this will be very nice, just to make that quick and easy without having to get the trimmer out and so on. Okay. All right. So that's our inside. Now we could stamp, make a wish on the inside. Okay. But we may be putting that here. So maybe what I'll do is just put happy birthday on the inside. So let me get my ink here, and let's just put happy birthday on the inside right here like so. And that looks great. And then let's take one of the candles here, and let's just put one down here, and the smaller one I'll put next to it just for fun. And let's add the flame. Like so. So now we have a really cute inside for our card. What do you think? You like it? I love it. All right. So let me go ahead and stamp our tag here. Try to work with the space because I have so many stamps out. And so let's go ahead and work with this. So I'm stamping this a different direction than we did earlier. I hope that's going to work out fine, but I think it does. Okay, so there we have Make a Wish. And now we have all of the items stamped that we need. Okay, so now, oh, good. I'm glad you like it. Thank you so much. I know, Wanda, you and me, we love glue. Give us glue any day, right? All right, so I'm going to put, whoops, before I do that, I want to make sure I do this part first. Okay, so I am using one of the ribbons that is in the catalog and in the online store. and I'm trying to remember the name of it, but it's the silver and gold trim. Okay. This is the silver one. Okay. And what I have done, I don't know if you can see it, but I have colored it with the petal pink blends. So I took the dark of the petal pink, the blending Stampin' Blends, okay, and I just colored across it. I did it on both sides. This side you don't see it as much, but on this side you really do see it. And I thought, oh, that's just a great way for me to cover up that the score line that's in the card envelope, right? So I'm just going to use a couple of these glue dots right here to tack down our trim, okay? And I want that side that's showing the stuff to be on the front. So I'm just bringing this around here and I'm making it as snug as I possibly can. But now that is tacked down. Okay. And isn't that pretty? I love it. So I just wanted, mostly I was trying to decide, like, could I color that ribbon? And I got curious. And so then I found out I could color it. So then, of course, I had to use it on the card, right? And how perfect that it just went with everything. So I just love this. It's like an added bling because this paper from the envelope, there isn't any foil in it like that other balloon that we worked with. But it's so pretty. I hope you like that. And then we're going to take the tag and I'm going to take out that little hole. We're going to put some dimensionals on the back of the tag, like so. Just 3 down the middle as best you can. Don't need a ton. Oh, okay. All right, so then we're going to just stick this right in here underneath it like that. All right, and then I had a bow. I made a bow already. I'm going to try and fluff up my bow a little bit because it got a little smashed in the envelope that I had these in. And I'm going to get another glue dot for all intents right here because we're going to try to move a little quickly here and put that bow right there. And so that is that ribbon. I just think it's so beautiful how that came out. Now, I knew it. We had another thing to stamp. So I have one little candle here that I want to put on here. And so let's stamp that while I'm here. And let's see. I think I got that straight. Yay. Now this will go on with some dimensionals as well. And I wasn't really sure if I wanted to put this on, but I really decided I did. I just think this little candle is the cutest thing and it's a great little accent. So I decided let's add it. And we're just going to put it right down here at the bottom of the card, like so. And so it's just on there, it's kind of like hidden in a sense, but just a quick happy birthday, right? Very fun, simple, not a lot of difficult to it. And it really just made for a really fun, easy card. And yeah, so great. So I hope you like that. All right, then let me, I have another one that is the same layout, but I will make that and it'll go in the photos. So I'm going to move on to the next card real quick because I think I can do one more before we are done for the day. Okay. And so let me get all my little pieces out and my little guide. That's just helps me along. And then I have one that I already made, and I'll show you that before we go. It is, it was really with like a lot of leftover pieces. And so it wasn't like I was going to really be able to recreate it again. So I just decided, let me just make it up. So what we have here are certain pieces. So again, this is a piece of that envelope that we just used on this card. Okay, so we have that. And then I have a piece of the fold out of all the candles. So this is just one layer of it, which is between two of the fold lines. Okay, so we have that. This piece is pecan pie. It is one of the card bases that I am going to frame this with right here. Okay, and then we have a Knight of Navy card base. So let's go ahead and do the inside of the card real quick. And I hope you're enjoying these. I just am so glad to have you guys with me today, and hope you guys will leave me some comments. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel and you're on YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And let's see. I can't remember if this is going on the front or the back. I think it's going inside is what I had in mind. Yeah, this is going on the inside of the card. So let's get that put on. And again, I really do like this pattern that the envelope had, and it's the one with all the foil on the balloon. So pretty. That it's really makes a nice inside of the card. So I think here we have this for our sentiment, if I can get my little paws around that. So I am wondering if the happy birthday will fit on there, because it looks like it will. And I'm just going to leave the inside. I think I could put Make a Wish on the inside just for fun. And we'll just do a different look on the inside than the one we just made, but it'll be similar. All right, so let's just put this right in here like so. Very nice. And then let's add a few candles. Put one here and put one over here. And then I'll put one more right here. And then we'll put our lights or the flame around it, the glow, and then we have that. So there's our inside. Really cute, isn't it? Very nice. Yes, the gold and silver ribbon. That's it. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you so much. All right, so now we have our front, and basically we are going to be putting this on here like so. We're going to have a ribbon, and we are going to have a sentiment that's going to go right here. And that's kind of the gist of this. So let's get happy birthday stamped on here. And that's going to, you know what? I think I'll put it here, and we'll add a candle. one of those candles. Let me grab one out of the kit. Oh, got a little bit of my bee cut off. Wasn't the plan, but it doesn't look too badly. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Let's just get one of these candles. There we go. And put all my things back real quick. Just do this. And then we'll put this together and we'll call it a day. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right. All right. So let's just get our little pieces. Get this out of the way. All right. So we are going to put this down on here with glue. And then we're going to add it with dimensionals to the card base. All right. Now, I will tell you, because I'm noticing like I have some little frayed edges on my cut here. I don't know if you can see that, but my little frayed edges. So always be careful that you have a good clean blade when you're cutting the card bases in the kit, because when you get in those score lines, they are really, they can take a toll. So, so what you got, Susan? Yes, you could totally use these for your granddaughter. And awesome. So you have the numbers. So the 6 and the 9 are the same stamp. And yeah, so awesome. Very fun. I have a kind of a fun fold card in mind that I've been thinking about for one of the upcoming weeks. And so I hope, I look forward to sharing a fun fold card with you guys. I haven't made one like this before with you all. And it's kind of like a little bit of a box card. We may have made one during last summer, like in 23, with the Fun in the Sun kit. However, this is a little bit different, but I was thinking it might be really fun to do that with the balloons. All right, so we are going to put this across here. And I think, let's see, if I put this on dimensionals. Ta-da. To put this on dimensionals, like that. All right. I think that will be good. Like so. All right, I think we got that straight. Now, if I just put one up here, that's going to have the support it needs, like so. And I'm just going to put a little dab of glue right here and let that stick down with the glue. Like so. And now we are going to put a little bow on here with a glue dot. And I made kind of one of my loopy bows, so it's kind of loopy. And let me just get my glue dots here. And Let's see if I can turn this over. I want it to be on this side. There we go. And there we go. All right, so this, we are just going to tuck this right under here, just a tad, so that it's kind of coming out the bottom of our happy birthday. So just a little fun card there. Happy birthday, make a wish. Very cute. So those are my 2 alternates today. And then I told you I made one, and it's with a bunch of leftover pieces. So what I had done was I took one of each of the cards and kind of like decide how many cards can I make with it. So I made, I guess, eight different cards, which I've showed you 2, right? And then I had pieces left over. And this is what I ended up with. And I'm really proud of it because it just is so random that how it came out. It really is just random. I don't have anything on the inside yet, but I'll put something in there eventually. And I just really like how it came out. And so just so you know, like, this is a little bit leftover piece of that one layer that goes on the Pretty in Pink card base. This is just a little piece of the envelope that was left from that card in Pretty in Pink. This is just a little tab of the of this card. Like, it's just this piece here. And then I put on 3 of the candles, and I didn't even stamp them because I didn't even get the stamps out at all. But it is so cute, isn't it? I love it. Oh, thank you, everybody. I'm so glad that you were here today. And let me see if I can make a little cleanup here so we can lay everything out and show you all the goodness that we made today. So these are the cards from the kit, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Okay. And so we have that. All right. These are the 3 from the kit. And then I shared 3 with you today. So this one and my little random one here and this one. So fun. We made 6 cards today. And I hope you'll come back and join me next week when we will be back with more alternates ready to go already. But hopefully I'll be creating more to share with you. So I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And I look forward to seeing you next week on Think Creatively Sunday Live. And it's at 4 p.m. Central. Bye, everybody.